one of you. I convey my heartiest felicitations on the great occasion of 80th Independence Day today. It's great to see from people from all walks of life, religions, age groups of AKYB community gathered here to celebrate our Independence Day in such a wonderful way. I must compliment each one of you for putting in so much of effort to make this event happen. You must have seen some difference in the sequence of events this year. Because for the first time in the history, to commemorate 100 years, 150 years of our national song, Vande Mataram. So it preceded the flag hoisting, and first time in the history, this national song is played from the ramparts of Red Fort, New Delhi. That's why we had the national song first, followed by the flag hoisting. In this connection, I would like to enlighten. Maybe most of you are aware, there is a difference in Independence Day and Republic Day. Where more often I notice there's not that much of awareness among our fellow countrymen how to pay regards to our national flag, both on these two occasions. On Independence Day, it is flag hoisting, because it will raise up the pole, because we have gained independence from the colonial past. Republic Day, already the country is independent. It's become a sovereign republic. That's why flag is already on the top. It is just unfurling. But somehow, wherever I go, there is not that much awareness among the countrymen. We must know the correct practices. Always, there are two ways to do the things. The right way and the wrong way. There is nothing in between. Like always I say, computers, there are 0 and 1 bytes only. There is nothing in between. Because there are so many IT professionals here. Either you do it or you don't do it. That's why I decided when I joined armed forces that I won't do it. What is that? It is consuming alcohol. So I am a teetotaler. So there is nothing in between, like social drinking or either you do it full 2 liters and fall on the ground. Otherwise you don't do it. So similarly, whenever we do something, there is a right way of doing and a wrong way of doing. We must inculcate our children always to do the right way, not the wrong way. But they must be told what is the wrong way, so that they can understand the difference between the right way and the wrong way. See, the happiness, the satisfaction, someone gains by doing in a right way, you can't measure. So that's why I request each and every one of you, please do it yourself to follow the right way and so that your children follow the path. So as a medical doctor, one has to, my advice always is, take care of the health. See, you must be hearing a lot of the television news and social media where you will come across people dying of heart illness, sudden cardiac death, heart attacks, or a brain stroke. Why this happened? Because in the way the country is moving fast, everybody wants to grow in the hierarchy in whatever field somebody chooses. Running, 24/7 running. Running is not the physical. I'm talking running in your profession. So there is no time to take care of yourself. And when they realize already they are middle-aged, by then you will put on weight, you will acquire so many lifestyle diseases. But it's better than never. It is not still too late. Even if you realize the value of health, then you will start paying attention for yourself. In 24 hours a day, at least 1 hour, or at least half an hour, or at least few minutes, one must spend for self to take care of the health. Of course, even in the place of work also, where they have a night shifts, whenever there is a gap, instead of munching all those snacks and those unhealthy beverages, you can do still exercise there. Place is not important. People, they say that, sir, we don't find time, we don't get adequate facilities. No, place is not important. Wherever you are, you can do it. I'll quote one example. I was as a part of the United Nations mission in Democratic Republic of Congo, so Africa. That is the largest mission ever deployed. A lot of fighting going on between various rebel groups and factions, and it was a very kind of scary situation when we landed in a place called Goma in Congo. So everybody is behind the doors, where you don't know when there will be a gunshot. So place is not important. Even I used to run there also in Congo. I did 26 kilometers run in Congo to commemorate Indian Army Day on 15th January. So if somebody says, sir, we are not in a right place to do it, we are not in a right facility available. No, it's not like that. I'll give another example. Sri Lankan operations. Maybe most of you were born after that operations. 1987. Sri Lanka. Operation Pavan. Initially it was Indian Peacekeeping Force. Later on converted to Operation Pavan. Because we went to support our Indian brethren, Tamilians who settled in Sri Lanka. But when things turned in a different way, then we had to fight against our own brethren, Tamilians, but they are not civilians, they are militants. Lieutenant Captain. about to pick up a major's rank. I went there with my medical team as a part of the Indian Brigade, and we were heading towards Jhansi those days. I missed bullets twice there, very narrowly, the medium machine gun bullets. Because militants are there everywhere, you can't differentiate. Because they are not in uniform, most of them. Even they are mixed up with the civilians also. You know, I said a little while ago, place is not important. You know, there also, I used to take my team for a run. Those days we used to have self-rolled SLR rifles. The big 7.62 mm heavy weapon. You know, it is fully loaded, cocked. I used to carry on my shoulders and used to take my team for a run. So I quoted two examples, the extreme adverse conditions where still I can continue the runs. So you have such a beautiful society. Gangadhar Garu, he showed me the beautiful facilities you have. You must make use of it. You have such a nice green environment here. Please kindly, especially those who are my fellow senior citizens. I am also a senior citizen. Don't take me for like I'm a youngster. I am in the 67th year of my biological life. So age doesn't matter. Be just numbers. In fact, I'm in a better physical condition than when I was a youngster. It doesn't happen overnight. Lot of dedication. You have to spare your time. Getting up early in the morning. See, after retirement, okay, I am free man, 24 hours. There are so many household commitments. But while in service also, I was 24/7 because I was very busy in my official commitment because of they are very, very challenging and the prized the posts, coveted appointments. But you know, still, I did most of my events while I was in service. I was in a training appointment in Lucknow. There almost about 1,500 recruits. They were undergoing training before they become Sipahi. They undergo the training. You know what time I used to start my event? Because I had to be there when the training starts. I used to start at 3:30, finish all my cycling and be there at the place of training. So it doesn't happen. For that I had to forego the parties and early sleep, maybe sometime skip my meals. Another adverse situation I would like to share. COVID. First lockdown. I was the head of medicals for about 44% geographical area of the country, 11 states or union territories. They were under my jurisdiction. Gwalior downwards, everything. When COVID started, because my head, it was responsible for the entire COVID operations in all these states. The reason being not only I had to take care of my armed forces, the personnel, but also I have to come to the aid of the civil authorities. More so, all those people who were repatriated from foreign countries, they were brought back to India You know, they're all kept under my jurisdiction. 90% of those people, they were COVID positive. Just imagine how much the seriousness of the situation. That was the worst adverse situation I ever faced in my almost 36 and a half years of service. I said, place is not important, situation is not important. I told you a little while ago. I can't go out because I was responsible. I am supposed to tell everyone about isolation and follow all those COVID precautions. How come I can violate those, my own guidelines? So I had to forego all my outdoor activities, no cycling, no running, no motorbiking. Only one window was available to me. Everyone, after lunch, all over the world, they go to sleep till they wake up in the evening tea time, siesta. Whether COVID, no COVID, everybody will have food and sleep. The phone also. So I said only one window was available, siesta time. Because rest of the time, all my 3 landlines, mobile, all were ringing continuously. So then I decided, once I come back to my residence, I kept all these phones lined up on a table with a mobile and all. I kept the treadmill. I skipped my lunch and I used to run on treadmill, utilizing that time for myself to be physically active. You know, at the end of the first lockdown till my retirement, I finished 750 kilometers run on my treadmill. So somebody feels they don't have time, they don't have place, they don't have facility, no excuses please. Remember these words. Whether you are in an adverse situation, whether you are on a board of a ship, whether you are on a mountain top, whether you are on a desert, whether you are in a night shift. There are so many exercises, even while sitting on chair also, in front of a computer you can do. So please kindly do it. Take care of yourself. Social media. Social media is a double-edged weapon. A lot of good things and a lot of bad things. So as I said, do it in the right way and wrong way. So please kindly gainfully utilize the social media for your gain, not only for yourself, for the community at large. ఎవరికన్నా అర్థం కాకపోతే నేను తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్పగలనండి, హిందీలో కూడా చెప్పగలను. Are you okay with English? Because that's a better way to communicate, because maybe there's some of you can't understand, speak Telugu. So don't use social media for the wrong things by unnecessarily posting, because everybody wants reels. Standing at the edge of the balcony and taking a reel and you will fall down. When there is a river at Fury, there's already bridges about to washed away. People they are clicking reels. There's a landslide. from the mountain. People there clicking reels. No, sorry. Yes, if you want to convey a beautiful message, that's the best medium to convey to not only to your own friends, followers, and to the entire country. Who knows? Maybe one person sitting at the far end of the country, he will get influenced. Please kindly utilize social media for the right things. Similarly, the internet, AI, deep fake messages, videos, posts, please kindly don't do that. Gemini and ChatGPT, I can tell you, wish we had when we were engaged. It's such a beautiful facility available now. Sitting in your own home environment, you can learn so many things. So please kindly don't use for the wrong things. In our neighboring state, erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, now the present Andhra Pradesh, they passed a official resolution not to allow children up to 13 years to use social media. It's a good thing. Otherwise, స్కూల్లో కూడా కూర్చుని అక్కడ రీల్స్, చదువు మీద ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు, మొబైల్, while driving two-wheeler. Ladies also, they are doing the same thing. No helmet, mobile like this, and coming in a wrong direction. So we are celebrating 80th Independence Day today. So are we really enjoying the real freedom? You do whatever you want. Nobody questions. If somebody says something wrong, people take wrong meaning of that and create a movement, cockroach. So please kindly don't follow all those influencers, so-called influencers on social media, YouTube and all. Use your time. 24 hours is the same. You cannot extend. I wish I have 36 hours in 24 hours in a day. I could have done much more, because my clock is ticking. And already 67, I don't know how many days I'm going to be there on this Mother Earth. So please kindly use the time. Freedom doesn't mean wherever you want you can spit, wherever you can spit the pan, wherever you want you can smoke, wherever you want you can drink, whichever direction you want to ride, whichever speed you want to drive. I always follow the traffic rules, the speed limits. One of my classmates is orthopedician. He says, he posts in our medical college group, classmates group, I reached Kakinada in 4.5 hours time. I said, yeah, how come 500 kilometers you can reach in 4.5 hours time? That means you are flouting all the speed limits, putting your own life at risk, putting others' life at risk. పరిగెట్టలేరు ఎవరు? కార్ మీద కూర్చుంటే ఎస్యూవీలో యాక్సిలరేటర్ తొక్కేయటమే. అక్కడ చూపిస్తుంది కదా అది 140, 160 I clocked. Outer ring road, thank God they put 120 limit now. Still people they are crossing, because when I see my speedometer, I know what speed they are going. So I said, right way to do the things and wrong way to do the things. Freedom means do in a right way. Last year, I had gone to Sri Lanka cycling because 40 years back, 87, I was in Sri Lanka. That was the worst situation. I said, let me see the country now. You all must have seen in the news, there was a big hue and cry. There was a change in the entire political situation. Even the President House was occupied by all those agitators. They had to run away from the country. And last year I was there. I cycled from Bangalore to Nagapattinam coast, crossed the sea on a ferry and paddled from northernmost tip to southernmost tip of Sri Lanka. After 40 years. Same place, Jaffna, we started. But why I am telling Sri Lanka is, after going through all the political turmoil and a lot of economic downscale, there still everyone follows rules. When there is a zebra crossing, if somebody is walking on the zebra crossing, all vehicles they stop. There is no policeman. Here zebra crossing is there, red light is there, people they will speed up. When are they going to cross the road? So in a small country like that, when they can follow, why not? Because we have freedom. Freedom given by all those people who sacrifice their lives for the sake of the country. We are misusing that freedom. Level crossing, railway level crossing. In Sri Lanka, not like our full, that barrier is there. It is only half. Like when you enter your society, the barrier is there. Half, no?
Yes.
So one half this side, half the other side. When there is a red signal at the level crossing, railway level crossing, because half is open, nobody crosses the level crossing. All vehicles stop, including the two-wheelers and pedestrians. Nobody crosses. Even when there is no level, the barrier, still nobody crosses. Here, level crossing is there. Thank God nowadays they reduce the height. But still, walkers they can cross. Train is coming, still they are crossing. Because freedom, I can do anything. I can talk any nonsense in this country because freedom of speech is there. On social media, if somebody posts something, you see the comments. The nastiest comments. Why can't we take it in a positive way? Everything you can take in a positive way. If you look at in a wrong way, everything looks wrong in this world. It all your mindset. It all the grooming. I'll quote one example. I was in Delhi. My daughter was small. By the time I come back from office, it was late. So my daughter, she was in school, maybe in the 8th or 9th standard. She used to take the dog in our complex for a walk. The boy who used to work with me used to say, "Sir, your daughter is walking, taking the dog and walking in the same way you take." I said, because she follows the footsteps of the parents. The children, they learn from the parents because they are the first teachers. So please kindly think about your children, next generation, and do everything right. Whatever wrong you are doing, smoking in front of your children, you are better off. Drinking at home. So what kind of image you are creating in the minds of the children? So when they grow up, they do the same thing, because when my dad can do it, why not I am? So their next generation also, they do the same thing. So please, my request to each and everyone is to do it every day in a right way. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come and share some of my views with all of you. And I keep talking to students, professors, and everywhere, colleges, schools, and universities. My pet subject is passion and profession. It is only pictorial presentation. According to the audience, I change the content. So there I share my experiences. What I can't do, I can't tell others. Leader has to be a true leader, lead by example. So be a leader yourself, all of you, all age groups. Be a role model to your own family, to your society members, to the city, and to the entire country. So that's all I want to say. Take care of your health, and those people who want to join Army, Navy or Air Force or any paramilitary organizations, you're most welcome to seek my guidance. And there, and those who wanted to join my running, cycling, motorbiking or trekking, you're most welcome. I thank your chairman, Mr. Dinesh, for reaching out to me through one of my junior colleague. That's why I had to forego most of my other commitments. And today also there are few more events happening. I was requested to join, but I said I promise, I had to keep my promise to Dinesh. That's why I came, and it was such a wonderful morning. People, they came in such a large numbers, wonderful arrangements, wonderful marching by your security staff. Now I am looking forward for the nice, your fancy dress, ramp walk, other cultural show. God bless all of you. Please remember whatever I said. Even one sentence you remember, there will be a great the lifetime award for me. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Thank you so much, sir, for your precious moment. A round of applause for sir. We request him to join us.